Welcome back to the battery pack of the I-miev. As part of the ongoing saga, you'll notice I've removed CM09. The green BMS board inside CM09 is playing up, constantly giving fault codes, so I've changed it. In desperation, I've taken them out of my spare battery packs, but they're red, and I've been told, and people have confirmed on the forum, that red and green don't match. You can see this is red by the coloured liquid that's flooded over the PCB when compared to the greeny colour and the green board here. People have already tried putting green boards in with a red board because the red boards are more rare and harder to find. However, in my case, I have a CM09 red board, so I put it into the pack along with its corresponding twin the other side, and then I'm going to put it back in the car. With the red BMS fitted to CM09, let's turn the car on. Well, the battery meter illuminates and the battery warning symbol goes out. So that means the CMU is being recognised, which is unheard of. But if it works, it works. Let's turn to drive. Oh my God. Wow. Right, okay. Time to reassemble properly and take it for a test drive. With the charger fan temporarily connected, I plugged in the early type lead, and amazingly, 10 minutes after I did this, the car's still charging. Pack reassembled, time to put it back in the car. This is my replacement charger from the donor car, clearly dated 215 despite the fact it came from a 209 car. So my charger will light up off this 13 amp socket, and this lead has got no black box in. Now let's try it with the house charger. So I'm using a Project EV standard house charger and a lead which I used to use when I had the other charger on the car. Right, so if we take the plug and we plug it into the car does not even recognise that the charge cable's been connected. The same thing happens with my black brick type lead charger is not recognised by the car either. Whereas if I take the earlier lead that came with the donor car, which is on a 13 amp socket, and I plug that into the car recognises the lead's been plugged in and makes all the right noises as it begins to charge. Right, we've crawled to the bottom of the drive and we're ready for a road test. You can see I've got no errors on the dash. It's sitting quite happily with no battery module showing. I've got one red BMS in with the other green ones. We're now going to go for a load test under drive conditions. Right, so previously when we've driven it, as we accelerate, we get a knock. We're not getting that. And this seems to be driving quite nicely. And I'm still not getting a battery fault, despite the fact I'm now doing 37 miles an hour. Previously, I'd get a tortoise or a battery fault at about 25-30 miles an hour maximum. So we're currently doing about 40 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. And if I just blip the accelerator, it will accelerate, which is lovely, much like it used to be. So as far as I can see, the red board seems to be working beautifully. We've just got to check that the car will now register on the house charger. Right, let's accelerate away to the speed limit. So it pulls really quite happily. There we go, lovely. So altogether, a very satisfactory road test. And I think we've actually fixed the car. So this might conclude, for now, the I-miev diaries. At least we have a working car again, complete with charger.